Hello and welcome to What's Happening, the podcast with me, George,
Jacob,
Charlie.
episode 5, and things are going slow, man. But I think it's because we're uploading a bit irregularly.
No, it's not. It's 10 people on YouTube.
Yeah, lazy viewers.
Lazy. All it takes is a click of the finger, mate.
Alright, let's not pressure them though. Let's not drive
Do
them
it
away.
now!
I'm sorry. All it takes is for a couple of people to get out of bed on time.
Alright, hang on a minute. Me and George, we need our sleep, okay?
Yeah.
And I
We
don't.
need to look beautiful. We need our beauty sleep, okay?
Excuse me. What do you think this is?
Yeah, it's finest.
Sweaty beauty. That's right.
Right, I just want to, before we get into like the really, I reckon it's going to be an awesome podcast, but before we do that, I just want to quick check in on you guys. How are you?
Well, not too bad, actually. I've got quite an embarrassing story really, from last week.
Do you want
I
to save
think
it for the end? Because
Do you want to stay for the end?
yeah, I want to get like the main topics out of the way and then
Oh,
we'll have a
sweet,
little
dude.
chit chat just to
Okay.
end it on like a nice little,
A nice little relaxing chat.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
If you're cool with that, you can
I don't
tell
know.
it now if you want.
No, I'm excited to tell it because obviously what we're meant to be talking about today, I haven't really got that much about it.
Alright.
Just, yeah.
All right, Charlie, you good? You good?
So I'm good.
All right.
You good though?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you good?
yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You good?
I'm alright, yeah.
Good.
Not too bad.
Let's
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You good? You good? All right. People will take click off it by now, right? So I was talking to these two lovely young gentlemen about the future of cinema, more specifically
Future of TV.
Marvel.
Marvel and TV. Right? Yeah. So everyone loves what's going on with the Marvel universe at the minute, right? And possibly what's going to happen with the DC universe, right? Where they're knocking out these films, they're making bigger universes, and making more films based on those, like the Avengers. Even though we did watch that last night, and it's not as good as what it was.
First thought, yeah.
Come home, brother. So
Yeah.
I do like that. So what I was talking about is how long can they sustain these films and storylines, and how much can they get from the source material? Obviously, they can create new stories without the source material.
Yeah.
I can always go back to old ones as well, though. Like, it's just saying, like, 'cause they've got so many, like, superheroes that they could
You think they
adapt
could
it
do
for
more?
TV. But this is what you were saying as well. If they do too much of that, then...
Well, yeah, this is what I'm like leading into. Is like, how long can they keep going with Iron Man until it's completely milked?
I think
and
he's
done?
running out. He's running out, definitely.
Because there's all this talk about he wasn't signed on for Avengers. No, Iron Man 4 and Avengers
Yeah.
2. And didn't he sign on for 3 as well? I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So how long can they... How long before that character just becomes...
the same.
Dead.
Yeah, like...
Died out.
Yeah.
Like, a bit like,
Or
what's his
just
name?
dies.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
He was so big, and then basically, like, with the comics and stuff.
And I don't want to, like... Well, people will disagree with this, maybe you guys even will, but I feel like Iron Man is the battery of those films. So when that battery is dead...
Yeah. He's
Like-
one of the main characters, isn't he?
Avengers is pretty much Tony Stark and friends, in my opinion.
Nah, it's all about Captain America, mate.
Oh, Captain America's a pussy.
No, he's not.
Put on the suit, let's go a few rounds, bro. But so what I'm trying to lead into is these films will one day die. I'm sorry, but
Without doubt.
they're gonna have to come to a point where like we physically and mentally can't do it anymore. Like,
I can't see that, though, that happening, because they're going to just make... Like, obviously, you say you run out of source material. What's stopping them from making new material? Like,
well,
obviously,
yeah, but
like
do you want to go and see like Avengers 5 and Iron Man 10?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. People did it with James Bond. How long's James Bond been there?
Yeah, but they kept reinventing the character almost by changing him.
Yeah, but still,
Did
they
you know
could
there
do
was a
that.
script for a Bond film where all the Bonds met and they changed it so James Bond isn't one person, the name and the rank
Yeah.
gets passed down?
Really?
No, I thought that would have been awesome. But
That's
anyway,
pretty cool, yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
a bit like Robin, isn't it?
yeah, like the Robin Mantle.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, again, how long can they do this? And when that finally does come to an end and it sadly does die out, why not go to TV?
Why not?
So
But you're not going to...
take Arrow for example.
Arrow's fucking amazing.
Exactly. Now, can you see? Oh, yeah, you got a Green Arrow movie, right?
But it's not really their movie yet, is it? Unless
Well,
they
no,
buy it.
but I'm creating a
Oh, right,
hypothetical
yeah.
situation here, right? Where
Say if it was called
say
Green
it was
Arrow.
say there was a Green Arrow movie, or not. What do you think? Do you think DC would go? Well, Green Arrow's a bit like Hawkeye, so we'll just put him in the Justice League, and he won't have a movie. Do you think he'd be like that, or do you think they'd give him a film?
I don't think they're... Like, because with DC, they've got characters like that sit in the background, like Hawkeye, and like they got. I think they got 3 sets of ranks. Like obviously, like with the Superman, Batman, they're at the top, and then you got like the Hawkeye and stuff like that.
You got the daddies, the uncles, and the kids.
Yeah, a bit like that. So basically,
That's
I
a
think
really
like
weird
obviously
thing.
the top characters like Batman, Superman deserve movies because people want to go and see that. But like maybe like Hawkeye and stuff, maybe it sounds easy, but I still think
Green Arrow, Hawkeye's Marvel.
Oh wait, sorry, I always get mixed up. They're like
They're
I
the
get what
same
you're saying,
character,
yeah.
Like, I don't think they would give Green Arrow a movie. I think they just put
Oh
me
yeah, I think
Justice League
I
like they
don't
did with
think they
Hawkeye. So that's why I think TV's awesome. Whereas they've given that character a TV show, and I think it's phenomenal. Like it is insane,
Yeah,
that
it
TV
is.
show. So
It's just getting better and better. Isn't
exactly.
it? Have you seen the trailer?
Yeah,
Oh
season
my
2.
God.
Oh, Black Canary.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, so let's say this right. Justice League and Marvel and DC are now rival in the filmiverse, right?
Yeah.
And we're now in 2017, right? Let's just say we're in that era.
Yeah.
Those films now, they've done, obviously, well, I don't think they will, but let's just say they've got 3 Justice League films and 3 Avenger films, and they've got equal amounts of solo films, right?
Mhm.
There's nothing they can take from that now. They're done. They can't carry it on anymore,
Yeah.
or else it's milking the character. People get pissed off. It'll basically be like Superman 4 with
Oh.
Christopher Reeve,
Oh.
right? Now, no one wants that, right? It could be the Superman Returns of the Justice League films. No, I'm joking. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway, so we take it to TV, right?
Mhm.
Now, I'm not saying we give Superman a live-action TV show. That would be humongous. That they need more of a budget than what Game of Thrones would need for a
Yeah.
Superman live-action TV show.
It costs so
Unless they go
much.
back to putting an actor on
There's
a
actually-
table behind
Yeah.
a
There's
screen
actually
doing
They
that.
was going to stop Game of Thrones because the
2 years ago.
Oh man.
because
Not 2 years ago. I don't know when it was, but they were going to stop it because the budget. They didn't have enough budget, and it was costing too much. Imagine if that happened.
Oh.
No, I don't wanna think about it.
Like, just sitting there.
Look,
Oh, just
you'd be
brace
fine.
of that little thing tune.
Where are
Just
my
George, we'll
dragons?
sit around
Where is
fire.
my budget?
George playing on his guitar.
See that meme? Like, like digressing. It was like, "Where are my dragons?" No, it's that guy from Quarth. It's like, "Where are the dragons, Khaleesi?" And he's like, she's like, "Oh, they cost like a budget." It's funny when you read it, okay? Anyway, back to TV. So I'm not saying we get Superman live action TV show, but we look to other characters that are more what's the
TV
word?
material.
Viable, yeah. So, like a Spider-Man. Imagine a live-action Spider-Man TV show within the next 5 years. How awesome would that be?
That would be awesome.
So, I could even imagine Andrew Garfield doing a live-action TV show with Spider-Man, like that kind
I
of.
think he would,
So do I actually.
if like you know.
But I'd want it based on like the ultimate Spider-Man, like that game. 'Cause that was
Yeah.
so cool. That game.
See, you guys sound really good. I haven't played it yet.
Oh man, it is phenomenal. You played Venom and Spider-Man, and the Electro scene though. I mean, not scene, but gameplay. That bugged me. I couldn't ever do it. Anyway, so this podcast, I said to the guys, right, let's pretend we're in the future. The films are done with. They can't do it anymore, and we've been kind of asked to come up with to think of a character, and not create a pitch, but create ideas for that character to work on the TV show. So Marvel or DC have come to us. They said, look, we've killed the films, but there's nothing we can do now.
George, Charlie, Jake.
You're
What can we do?
I would have no idea what to do.
George Charlie, Jake Kenobi. You're only going please go through our archives, find some characters in, and make us some money. So we've got 3 characters that we've created a plot for and stuff like that. Jake, have you done that bit?
See,
Joe, it's fine. I know it's going to be great. Don't you worry about
no,
it.
mine's shocking. Like,
No.
I haven't even got a really big story. No, because I want to put this out there. Mine's.
It'll
I'm
be
not even going
fine.
to say mine. I'm going to tell you what I would have done. Like,
Save it for your bit though.
okay.
Who wants to go first? Sure. I'll start. Right. Okay. I should let you know. Charlie's pointing towards me. This is a
Did
conscious
I?
decision. No, you didn't.
Nah.
No, you did.
I
You did.
George volunteered himself. I'm joking.
All right. You ready? This is 10 minutes. Shit. Right. So you ready?
Yeah, go hit it.
My character for TV, a live action TV show in the future, is
Damn.
Robin.
Oh.
I was stuck between Robin and Nightwing, but I thought, well, they're almost the same character, so I can take elements, right? So the way I've structured this is plot, villain, obstacles for the season and an ending. You look like what the
Yeah,
fuck, buddy?
what the fuck? I haven't done it.
Don't worry.
Just made a note
I didn't
wrong.
really say you had to stick to a god. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think
it.
you're fucking fired from this podcast. No. Right, so the plot. Bear with me on this. Set days after the death of the Flying Graysons, Dick is roaming Gotham and sleeping rough with nothing but a few clothes and his circus costume, the Robin costume.
Yeah.
But it's not like a gimpy leotard.
With the pants.
With the pants.
With no pants. So.
Legs
Green
out.
Thing, yeah.
Whilst visiting the ground where the travelling circus was laid, he catches two mob guys talking about the death of the family at the circus. Dick decides to follow the mob back to the mafia boss, where Dick must decide what to do. I realised he used a lot of Dick in that paragraph. So the villain for the series, Tony Zuko, or Zucco, on how you pronounce it. He was the leader of the gang, the mafia, that was responsible for the death of Dick Grayson's parents at the circus. There's multiple versions for how they died. Some say some comments said I think they were shot. Some say there was acid put on the ropes, so they swung mid-circus the acid rope and they fell to their death.
We're laughing at.
So Tony Zuko, leader of the mafia who is responsible for the death of John and Mary Grayson, he has multiple henchmen at his disposal but feels no threat from the Boy Wonder, constantly saying he ain't the Batman. Obstacles for the show, or the season. He first tries to confront Zuko but gets chased / beaten by henchmen. This makes Dick spend a few episodes preparing by stopping some petty crimes. He also enhances his costume, makes it look more armoured and padded as opposed to a spandex costume. He adapts a cloak, a mask and a hood. So by the end, mid-season, it starts to look more like the Arkham suit, because we all know I'm a massive fan of them. And one morning, this is what I'll be also. So this will be episode 5, right? I'm gonna make it like Game of Thrones, just 10 episodes, but that's all you need. It's so good. 10 episodes.
You need more.
Right, more if Jake feels like it.
Game of Thrones.
Episode 4. Dick Grayson's sleeping rough still. He's in an abandoned building. He wakes up to a package. In the package is a utility belt full of
Not a utility belt.
full of batarangs and a grappling hook, and he realises
This is destiny.
it's from Batman. So Batman's so you realise that
He's keeping an eye on
he's
him.
keeping an eye, he's
He's
aware.
watching over him.
Yeah. So the ending. He gets to Tony Zuko and confronts him and just beats the shit out of him, causing Zuko to apologise over and over again for the death of his parents. Dick realises his job is not to kill or get revenge, but to stop him and prevent it from happening to anyone else. He arrests Zuko and, using his grappling gun, leaves him hanging upside down off a roof, unconscious, ready for the police to get him. It cuts to black and we see Dick walking in daylight, walking down a street where a limo pulls up. You hear a window pull down, followed by Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne. Care to have a talk? And the show ends. Guess whose voice that is? Kevin Conroy. I'm going to get him to do the voiceover.
Hang on. Let me just
Think
call
of
him.
the
Let me just call him. Oh, I think I've got him a contact.
Think of the Batman voice. That epic Batman voice. I'm quite surprised I don't know who Kevin Conroy is, to be honest. Voices Batman in the animated series, Arkham games.
Conroy.
Kevin Conroy, yeah.
You what, kid, mate? You what, blood?
Don't ruin it, Jake. Don't ruin it.
I don't know.
It's just a fan's Kev.
Kevin Conroy.
Kev, mate.
But yeah, that's who I'd have do the voiceover. I think that would just make geeks and nerds our age everywhere. Just
No.
if you wanna,
Can
you can say that. No.
Because
No. Yeah, that's my show, Robin, and the graphics for the show.
Yeah.
Would just be like the Dark Knight Rises kind of thing. It'd be like a metal layer with a R, all metallic and shit. But no,
shiny and shit.
I did give a thought to who would play Robin, and it'd be the guy from Continuum who plays Theseus. It's like a young buck. He's
What?
he's got more Nightwing hair, but I can totally see him just bruised.
Shows us a picture.
Yeah, bruised, in a Robin suit, torn cloak, utility belt, fucking his toes are, you kill my parents, motherfucker! Buddy! He ain't the Batman. That's what he, yeah, alright. Jake, here's now your go. What
See, I don't want to
superhero-
say it. I'll tell you what superpower I was going to do.
What would you
But I
do?
won't really call him superhero because he didn't really superhero.
Well, he didn't have to be a hero, he could have done a villain.
He wasn't even a real boy.
Is it Peter Pan? Is it Pinocchio?
No, it's Superboy.
Oh man, that would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, basically, obviously, you know the Bats, Lex and
Flash and make Superboy. Basically,
You researched it. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Thinking of like when we first met at college, that to you would have been like
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
reading
what?
Kryptonian.
What's that? That's been reading Chinese, like language.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have obviously I would have done him if
So you didn't pick Superboy?
No, I did pick
Oh,
Superhero.
just tell us what you got then. Come on.
No, I just
Jake, anything is fine.
No, I don't want to say it.
Jake,
No, just move on to Charlie.
No, you're the Padawan learner. Alright, you have to go through the trials to become a Jedi Knight.
I can smell your vagina from here.
I can't do
I'm
it.
cutting that out. Look, you're the Padawan, alright? Yeah. We're the Jedi Masters on the council.
Yeah.
This is the trial. You get to the trial, you become a Jedi Knight. You keep on doing this, you get a seat on the council. You can be that guy with the peanut head.
What? So I don't have to sit on the sofa anymore while you guys sit at the table?
Oh, come on, you sat at the table then.
You could be Chancellor Palpatine.
I
Right.
don't want to say it. I'll come back to it.
No.
No, come back to it.
So,
I'm not saying
alright, we won't pressure him into it.
Are you actually going to do it though?
Come on, buddy.
it. No. Come on, just move
Jake,
on.
we haven't got long. Do it.
Move
Do you know
on.
what?
Well, we ain't got
Do
long.
you know what?
Move on.
We'll take your Superboy idea, and after your one, we'll come up with an idea together. How does that sound?
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, Charlie, what have you done?
Right. I've got Thor, God of Thunder, the early years. It will get shortened to Thor, the early years.
Thorville. Like
Thorville.
Smallville.
Right, I got plot, villains, obstacles, ending, right?
Go for it.
Plot. Throughout the series, the young Thor learns what it means to be a man.
Mhm.
As he is similar to the first Thor movie.
Awesome character development.
Um,
Fuck, I didn't think of stuff like that. Fuck.
and in the comic that I based it off, he sort of becomes Thor and harnesses Mjolnir
Mm-hmm.
after a while. It's pretty much the entire series is he's working towards becoming the man that he needs to be, the future king of Asgard. Right. Villains, again similar to Thor. You got Laufey and the Frost Giants.
Laufey.
Laufey.
You know, he's a bit like Loki, but it's a bit like it's called Laufey.
Oh.
In Thor, the Frost Giant King.
Oh, the Frost Giant King.
Right.
Sorry. I thought he was like mispronouncing Loki. Or
No,
something.
no. Right, but like I've changed it a bit. So Loki, who obviously wouldn't be called Loki if he was still a Frost Giant, never. Odin never actually picked him up. Like, so he's still a Frost Giant, but because he was much smaller, wasn't he? So he's still a small Frost Giant, but with the exact same strength as a normal Frost Giant. Yeah, baby Frost Giant. And there's that same planet rivalry between Jotunheim and Asgard. And throughout the series, it's pretty much Loki, who's not Loki, and Thor getting into little scraps, which then causes bigger scraps between Frost Giants and Asgardian
Causes
guards.
a war.
Oh man.
Yeah, and the final episode is this full-out major war between Asgards.
Did you get the hammer in the last episode?
He gets
Did you use it?
hammered.
Oh.
Oh,
But-
I can just picture you turning around, reaching his hand.
but like, it's not until the last 10 seconds he gets the hammer.
Oh, so he does the wall with like a normal weapon.
So yeah, he does the war with this axe that I've got on the comic, and the last literally 10 seconds, because Loki, he's so close to death. Loki's like just about to stab him, and then he sort of like puts his arm up and hammer, and then
bash him in the head.
then this massive ball of lightning comes down. But that's the end of the series,
Oh, that's a bit
which
So-
then would lead on to another series.
So you're doing 2 seasons.
possibly,
I should have said mine was only 1. I didn't want to.
possibly 2 seasons.
Oh, but yours is one.
Yeah, 1 season.
That's like the biggest cliffhanger ever.
No, because it's open to interpretation. It's like, oh, Bruce Wayne pulled up.
I think I was angry.
He's giving Robin.
A couple of
All right,
fans.
wrote to Warner Bros. All right, don't pick up with me. I just wrote the show. But yeah, that's all. So like, Loki's
George
about to stab
Francis.
Thor.
Loki's literally about to stab Thor with his little frost giant.
So then, where does the
bastard.
hammer? Does the hammer fly into his hand and then the
Hammer-
lightning?
The lightning comes down and then he reaches
See-
it. And
At this point, Odin's not involved in the war. He's not aware of it, but he sort of doesn't want to get involved. But then he literally just lobs the hammer down, you know.
So Odin throws the hammer.
Odin throws the hammer, and Thor's just like, fucking yes! He's like, I don't actually say that.
Fucking yes!
Yeah, fucking yes, father! But yeah.
Fuck the yes! I have the hammer.
Hammer! Yeah, then the massive ball of lightning comes down, and this ends on a cliffhanger.
It makes Loki explode.
that was my sound of thunder.
That's so cool, man. Oh.
Yeah, the ending. Thor owns Mjolnir, but then which would be on the season 2, right? Jotunheim destroys Asgard. No more Asgard.
Like the planet itself.
Yeah, but Thor gets evacuated to Earth by Odin just before.
So he then becomes
So-
Kal-El. I'm sorry.
So Thor is on Earth. You know, he doesn't know what's happened to his planet.
Does he have his powers still?
Yeah, he has his powers.
I've got a quick question to ask you. I don't mean to cut you off then, because you can do it to me, but can he fly, or does the hammer just sort of dictate where he's going? So he goes, if he spins, flies up, but the hammer makes its descent, so he goes down.
I think he spins it and sort of flicks it up, and then he gets up, and then when he wants to go straight, he sort of chucks it, and he sort of goes with it.
It's almost like he's a helicopter.
Yeah, he's kind of a helicopter.
Yeah, but you can go up with it, can't you?
Yeah, but he's sort of like...
helicopter.
Coach Shaft was so awesome when he sees Tony fall from the
Yeah,
dimensions and he starts swinging it, but then Hulk's like,
Hulk turns to Arnie and says, "I'll get you."
no.
So yeah, Thor's then on Earth, and then maybe season 2, if it went to season 3, looking face I think. Jotunheim attacks Earth because they want to get rid of the last Asgardian,
Please look completely the last Asgardian.
absolutely last one. So there,
That could be a lead up there
that's pretty much it.
to Avengers.
Kinda.
To an Avengers show.
Yeah.
How awesome would that be?
That'd be cool.
It could be, because
I think
they
that's
attack
brilliant.
Earth. They have to protect Earth again.
Yeah,
But-
shit.
I don't like the plot for the next.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Nothing. It sounds like it has nothing to do with.
No, I don't
I
think it
didn't-
does. I think the third movie might be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a third one as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
to be honest, I didn't really look at or listen, like make it a goal of mine to look out for any Avengers news from this year's Comic Con. But when you told me that plot, I was like, dude, come on! It sounds like
Yeah.
a SWAT team against the Avengers.
To be fair, I'm going on IMDb from the movie,
Mhm.
which isn't the most reliable source, of course.
So I want to quickly jump to Superboy, Jake's idea.
Nine.
We'll develop it together right now. Live action, right? Will it have a Superman and Lex in it? Because you're going to need those two for him.
Yeah,
Or is he
obviously,
already...
Like, he's like thinking about, isn't he? Like his decision, be bad or be good, and he's got that like good bit of evil in him. He's also got that bit of good in him. So obviously he's got to be there to try and persuade him to, you know. See,
I think Superboy's pretty hard, actually.
Pardon?
I think Superboy's pretty hard, to be honest, to do.
He's quite a.
But it'd be a good
undecided-
thing to see, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
definitely.
he's an undecided character, isn't he?
It's not like they'd even need like a massive budget for like costumes and stuff.
No.
He literally wears jeans, boots, and a
Black t-shirt.
black Superboy t-shirt. Yeah.
I was going to do Aquaman.
It's in the sea.
I think you could do a lot of action Aquaman show and make it awesome.
I think you probably could too.
Nah, Aquaman is just...
Shoot
no.
it, but shoot it like Breaking Bad, like all handheld stuff.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen any Breaking Bad yet?
No,
Holy
you keep on telling me. I'm not going
shit.
to watch it, I don't think.
So-
I know
Oh,
you always
man.
write statuses about on
So
Facebook.
much
Always telling
happened
me
in
about
like
it.
the last 20 minutes. I was like, oh fuck. Oh man, it blew my mind. Right, your funny story. Let's end
Right.
the podcast. Let's go.
I don't know if people find it funny, but basically,
We will
I
say
think I've told you this already.
Um,
But basically, it was at a family meal. Okay, I got quite a big family. And we was all sitting around about 50.
your nuts don't fall out today.
Your nuts don't fall out dinner on the table, just like.
No, basically, so there's 15 of us sitting around waiting for our food to go.
50.
15
Oh,
of us.
50
That's a
fucking
pretty huge family. So basically, we're all sitting down by the table. And obviously, the girls are talking. And the youngest one's Keely, she's my little cousin. And they're talking about One Direction and a new video, whatever it is, the greatest song in the world.
Oh,
But it's
best
clearly
song
not.
ever.
Yeah, best song ever, that's the one. And basically she goes, like, they talk about Niall. My sister goes, oh, Niall, he's my favourite. Then she comes out, this 9-year-old girl comes out with the things I would do to Niall.
9 years old.
She's 9 years old. We all just looked at her like, what the fuck did you just say?
She's obviously means like tickle him and.
Oh yeah.
Like, she's obviously, like, she didn't know what it meant. She obviously heard someone say that before. But
And
it
is it a
just,
family member?
What?
Was that a family member or just like a?
oh, that's my little cousin.
Oh, right. Sorry. zoned out when you said that.
I was like, what the hell did you just say? We was all just like really shocked. Because like she's just like really sweet and innocent girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's ordinary
Yeah.
days.
That's rough.
so how much has changed the world?
Ways of world.
World is changing. Anyway.
Kids.
Now it's time to end the podcast with me, Christopher, walking and.
Yeah.
Alright, should we sign off?
I'm a baby
Should we go?
monkey running back on a pig.
Right, let's sign. Right, let's go. That's been what's happening in the podcast. As always, leave comments below. Seriously, don't be afraid. If there's no comments, do not be afraid to let us know what you think.
And George will always try to reply. He's top replier.
I'm a top replier.
On our account, he's top replier.
Yeah, on our account. You guys can reply too. I'll give you the password in a minute. It's
Oh my god!
Oh, you named after me.
Yeah. So do not be afraid to comment. Tell us what character would you most like to see on a TV, get his own TV show. It doesn't even have to be a superhero. It could be a villain, an anti-hero, an anti-villain, an anti-Christ.
Also,
Anyone.
if you liked, obviously there was only 2 stories today. If you like George's, put Team George. If you like Charlie's,
You
put
don't
Team
have to do
George.
that.
That'd be so
Don't
fun.
split the audience.
That'd be good. It'd be fun.
So yeah, comment, subscribe, like, share with your friends. Also, let us know what you think is going to happen with the film industry, especially when it comes to the superhero genre. I mean, how long do you think they'll be able to keep this going for until they look to other mediums to sell their shit?
Shit-tola.
So I'm George. Alright, let's
change
try that
it-
again.
I want to change it around a bit because we always go George, Jake, and then Charlie. I want to change it around a bit.
Go on then.
Alright, I've been George.
Been Jake.
And once again, I'm Charlie.
I wasn't meant to do that.
Alright, I'm George.
Alright, I'm Jake.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Christopher. Walking and what's funny? You're laughing, but you're not so much. Okay.
Do it again.
No, one day I was walking home from school and I put my foot down and I killed a bird on the floor. Right, moving on. It's such a bad impression. Alright,
It's funny though.
comment, like, subscribe, as we said for the last 10 minutes.
We're trying to say goodbye here.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah, see you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Right.